What is going on? All you viewers to be named later. Excuse me, play later. Anyway, works both ways. Yeah, I'm old. I run a couple channels, so sometimes I get my head mixed up when I'm reviewing, even though I'm holding it in my hand with my intro. Still, moving on. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. And by the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time of day it is when you are watching this video. Oh dear God, it's finally here. It's finally here. All right. This is my first foray, as you know by that thumbnail, everything was cooked on to get here today, into Star Wars Shatterpoint. That's right, Clone Force 99. The Bad Batch is here. Yeah. Seriously, I got hooked on these guys when they were in one of the Clone Wars seasons, and just the awesomeness of like Wrecker and his childlike delight in destroying everything. The fact that they were rejects, but yet for some reason the Empire kept them and put them into use in a special ops mission. There was just something about them that had me hooked from those couple shorts that they ran on the Clone Wars series. And then they got their own series. I was like, okay. Order 66 has happened. Everything in the universe is falling apart. They've lost their way in the world. All right. But still, let's get into this stuff. But, you know, we have to get the adulting out of the way first. Seriously, the mailman dropped it off yesterday. I haven't even been inside the box except to just give it a little slit right here to open it up a little bit easier. Yeah. So like I said, we got to get the adulting out of the way. So first up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company, great products. Click that link down below. You won't be disappointed. Make sure you abuse the ever-loving F out of that viewer-exclusive discount code for you. Okay, now, for the part that nobody likes, I am filming this on Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. Currently on Amazon, it is $59.99. It says Prime 1 day. Look, Prime ain't Prime anymore. So if you get it within the 1 day or the 2 days, count yourself lucky. All right? I'm waiting on something to come in on Amazon where it went from Kentucky to Spokane, Washington, back to Kentucky, back to Spokane. Yeah. Basically, a $1 trillion company can't figure out, I live in Washington, a couple hours away from Spokane. Why did you send it back to Kentucky? Irregardless. Okay, here's the back of the box. You get everybody, and I like that. The only thing that I was a little about is Omega is basically her own character. I understand during the series, Wrecker was very, very protective of her. Kind of like the overprotective big brother. So I don't like the fact that she is perma-mounted to his base. I seriously thought she should get her own base. Now, I am going to state this, and it's probably going to make some people mad. I don't care. I have concerns for Star Wars Shatterpoint. I heard about it. I watched an introductory game over on Play on Tabletop's channel. By the way, I love those guys. Shout out to all of them. I love how Nick is playing with his cousin, and they just have great, intense fights. They have a lot of fun, and that's how wargaming should be. All right? The biggest reason I have a concern is it's made by Atomic Mass Games. They have a history of bringing out product, and the game is so red hot, like nuclear. I don't know, Marvel Crisis Protocol, Star Wars Legion, Star Wars Armada, and then they just go, yep, no support. We're done. We're not producing any more models. Go ahead, try to find them if you can. So I'm stating that right away. All right. So I've only peeled the top off. I do like the fact, I believe you've got cards in different languages in here. Oh yeah. The only other thing that has me a little concerned is the last stuff from Atomic Mass Games that I put together was Marvel Crisis Protocol, and some of those pieces were really tiny and really brittle and like to fall apart. I don't know how these are. Oh wow, that's a lot of wasted space to me. But we're going to see them in just a moment. Like I said, there's a lot of wasted space. Alright, so before we get to the sprues, which, like you, I'm really interested to see. Oh wow, there's a crap load of cards. We're going to get to that in a moment. Oh, come on. I really hope there's an assembly guide in there somewhere and not have to scan that and go to their website like I had to for other stuff. Yep, it says Atomic Mass Games Assembly. Before assembling, use the QR code to visit atomicmassgames.com/Shatterpoint and download the assembly instructions. Be sure to use it. Yeah, see, that's already got me upset. I'm sorry. I've said this before, like with Conquest, Last Argument of Kings, put the damn instructions in the box. I get, you want to save money, you want to save stuff, put the freaking assembly instructions in the box. Wargamers want them. You really don't want to have to mess with Wi-Fi and having a screen turn. You want to be able to make notes, you want to be able to do anything. That's just me, though. Okay? Whatever. So, same instructions in all the other languages. Let's take a look at these cards. Because if I understand this game kind of right, it's kind of like Conquest Last Argument of Kings, where you build a deck. Now remember, this is my first ever purchasing any of these products. Alright? Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. So basically, Hunter has his own card. Wrecker and Omega have one. Tech and... oh, dear God. I feel like such an idiot. And Echo have one. And there's Crosshair. So from my understanding, when you mix everything up, the card you pull, that's the card you play. If I understand the demo games I saw online correctly, it's alternate activation, so I think that is cool. Okay, alright, I can actually get behind this. I really can. So, you get everybody's little cards, and that's about the only way I can put it. You get everyone's in multiple languages, which I kind of like. I know one side is, oh, you can play him, okay. That's like a huntsman or a knife fighter for Hunter, which makes sense. Omega's tuning out distractions, or boom for Wrecker. Okay, military intelligence, which I kind of like, and bad play. So I don't know the exact correct terms for those, so please forgive me. All right. So there they are in all the other languages that it supports, which I kind of like. That is kind of interesting to me. Okay, I don't know all the fun stuff for this. I'm sorry, like I said, it's my first foray. I bought this box set just to paint these guys. Once again, every language. Crosshair's card. Echo and Tech. And Wrecker and Omega. So you get a lot of added bonus, in my opinion, in this box set. The fact that there's no instructions, it really pisses me off. It does. It seriously pisses me off. But still, I know someone out there is going to go, but why? At least you can go online and get them. Okay. Let's get these guys out of the box. Well, the bag. All the sprues came in a plastic bag. I do like that. The movement trays have texture and, you know, basing. Well, not the movement trays, you know what I mean. I like that. I really do. So basically it looks like you can pick whatever one you want for Wrecker. Well, Wrecker and Omega. Okay. Alright, I was wondering about that. Okay, see the weird little thing right there? Basically, when I saw it online, the unboxing of this, those were attached. That was kind of attached right in the middle like that, and the guy had to separate them. But still, okay, there's the sprues. On some of these, yeah, like there's Omega's body right there. A little worried about breakable. You know, a little worried about breakable. From my understanding, they give you extra pieces of scenery that you can attach to the base if you so choose, which is why I really wish I could have got the instructions in the box. Yeah, that's really going to bother the ever-loving you-know-what out of me, but still. Okay, they do have numbers along the sides, so that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to get outside my comfort zone and paint them up. Oh, okay, I like that. Wrecker's helmet right there. It's got some little indentations on there for the design on his helmet. That's one of the things I loved about the Bad Batch is all of them had different colorations on their helmet. So they really uniquely styled their own armor, which I thought was cool. This blackish gray is going to be fun to learn how to get metallic blackish gray. I think I have a good idea with something from Army Painter, but I'm going to get into that at a later date. You will see these in a follow-up video because I think it's important to go over assemblies and everything else and why I chose what I did. This is what I just wanted to get to the unboxing because this is my first ever foray into Star Wars Shatterpoint. I did like Legion because I really wanted to do the 501st simply because I loved Rex. Out of all the clone commanders ever that were on that show, Rex hands down was my favorite. He simply was. The way he interacted with Anakin and the way he kept the 501st going, I thought that was awesome. You know, which also made me go, you had Order 66, and then the 501st is destroying the Jedi Temple. What the hell happened to Rex? That was always one of my biggest things that made me go Whiskey Tango Fox. But it was neat to know he lived. He was in the rebellion on Endor. Kind of cool. But still, I'm getting a little off track. I know I do that. We're at one of the most favorite parts of the video for me. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, and anger. All that fun stuff right down below. First of all, I want to know, have you done Star Wars Shatterpoint? How do you like the game mechanics? Is it really worth investing into, especially knowing Atomic Mass Games has their hands all over it? I know that sounds bad, but I've seen it come out. I've seen it do it. I dropped a ton of money on Armada, and there's just nothing. Absolutely freaking nothing. I liked Marvel Crisis Protocol. I liked painting up the Avengers. I really enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy how fiddly some of the bits were. But still, these look like good miniatures. Just got to be really careful with them. But like I said, do you think it's worth investing into? How do you feel about how they do certain things? You know, do you like going online to get assembly instructions? Do you prefer your instructions in the box? Let me know down below. Now, if it made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that while filming this video, and I'm pretty damn sure that it did, hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, which is greatly appreciated. Trust me, it really, really, truly is. It's going to give you great karma. You put out good, you get good back. You never know when you're going to need some natural 6 rolling, right? Put out some karma. And the most important part is it's going to give the algorithm a slap in the face and go, wake up. We really enjoy what he's doing over there. But there we go. My really, really quick unboxing strange look at Star Wars Shatterpoint Clone Force 99, what do they call it? Squad Pack. Yeah, I gotta get into that too and all the other differences. Yeah. Anywho, I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.